welcome back Wayfinders. Today's an exciting day. I get to upgrade my camera system to a Hero 9 Black. Now what I have been using is I've been using a GoPro Hero 3 Black Plus edition that I got for diving years ago. And today we get to open up its bigger and newer and more powerful brother. Now it's got a beautiful case. The box is what you'd expect. It lists your components on this side here. So it comes with a camera, battery, screw, attachment point, and then one of those slip-in, clip-in attachment points, a USB 3 charger, and the case. Looking it over, there's nothing else here that's really out of the ordinary. You got your stats on the side here, but anybody can read those. The purpose of watching this video today is to see the new camera and see what it actually comes with in the box. I'll also be talking about some of the pros and cons of this new system and a head strap near the end. Now I did open this earlier and charge the battery so we can turn it on, but otherwise it remains pretty much untouched. You have a tray in here that you can remove and drop your items back into. So if you expand into other devices like I'm doing here today, we can have plenty of room for our accessories. Alright, looks like it has everything that it said it had. I'm going to transfer it and get rid of the big white ugly piece of plastic right off the bat. You've got a few user manuals, QR codes, some basics here. The app is mentioned. I use the app all the time with my Hero 3. It's still compatible, which is surprising to me. And I use that in order to turn the camera on and off when I start filming these videos. Alright, so here she is. I'm pretty excited. It's got a really nice weight to it already. I think it's a little bit morbid that I'm using my Hero 3 to record the Hero 9. It's videotaping its replacement. Now I'll probably keep the 3 for these top-down videos. It's quite powerful. It can still do the 4K, and I can leave it here mounted on this stand that I have for all of eternity. This one's going to be more of our outdoor camera setup. I'm going to peel off the plastic pieces here. Some people like to leave those on for a long time. You're just delaying the inevitable. Very nice, clean looking piece of equipment. Now some features of this that are different is that you have the ability to rotate and remove the lens. You can buy other lenses for this, macro lenses, mac lenses, max lenses, etc. For now I'm going to be using the stock. I like this a lot because without a case, if I scratch up the lens here, I can very easily replace it with a new one, and it snaps really nicely back into place with a greased O-ring, so that is waterproof. The mounts are flip up and very sturdy. They're metal, screwed in, 4 different screws, so this is stronger than any plastic mount, and if this did break off or you do have an issue with that, you can easily just hit that with a Torx. It doesn't look like a proprietary Torx screw head on there. You could pop that out and pop a new one in fairly simply, so it looks like it's meant to be repaired, which is really handy with these things that don't give you a lot of options. Alright, same 2 buttons as always, capture and power, a lanyard string on the side, and then this side here is where we have the biggest change for me since I'm upgrading from a Hero 3. This clip pulls down and then the entire battery area opens up. Now this should pull off. I haven't been brave enough to do that because you can get different covers that allow access to the SD or the USB 3 here, but all we're doing today is we're opening it up so that we can drop this battery in and see where it goes. Looks fairly simple. All the way in. This clip pushes it down. For charging purposes, you have that USB 3 port right there. Comes with the cord. but I will be replacing this with the Media Mod, which will replace this entire cover, which comes off. Media Mod plugs in and has 3 outputs or inputs: your 3.5 millimeter microphone jack, your USB 3, and then an older form of USB that the name escapes me right now. Alright, so battery's in. She should be charged and ready to go. The biggest difference here is it's got the front-facing screen, and this is why, right there, this is why I wanted the Hero 9. You can actually see in the 9 the camera that I usually use. It's phenomenal. Alright, a little setup. Go English, should be touchscreen. Agree. We're going to do GPS off for now. And it says go ahead and get the GoPro app for the rest. Let's skip setup. I said skip setup, but it's not going to let me do that, is it? Alright, we'll throw the date in there. February 21st. Touchscreen's pretty intuitive. 2021. The time is... oh, it goes AM and PM here, so it is 6:15 PM. Easy to use. Alright, looks like it's showing very nicely. Camera, or picture in picture here for the first time on Follow the Compass North. The camera has a wide view angle. You can see my hand coming in already. Yeah, extremely wide view angle. Even up close. And this you can swap out with different lenses and different modes as well. But by far my favorite thing is this mini screen right here. The purpose of having this is so that we can do face-to-face. I can start talking into the camera and get my framing right. You can see my setup here with the old 3 black plus edition, and I'm using an external mic setup on a ring light. So a little behind the scenes there for you. I wonder what difference this makes if we remove the lens. None at all. This is just a sacrificial lens. No changing of focus, no changing in magnification. So very simple right off the bat. So meant to be upgraded. Alright. Last thing I want to do today is mount this onto its head mount, and then see if we can get this set up for doing some nature walks. Set this off to the side here for a second and start opening up the proprietary GoPro head mount. Now there's a lot of third-party brands out there that work just fine. I got this one because it was available to me. It was sitting right next to the GoPro and I paid for the convenience. Still only about 30 bucks, which is not too bad. There's a few pieces coming out of here. Quite a few pieces coming out of here. Make sure that's everything. Lifetime warranty. Simple construction box. No issues there. Alright. I feel like I can break these bands. Or take them off. Starting to get real stressed out by the amount of tension that was going into that without snapping. Quality packaging material is what that is. Oh, nice. I like the look of this. You've got grips on the back here. This rubberized grip. Really good headlamps have this too. So you can put this on a helmet. You can put this on, it'll grip to your head just fine. It'll put on all different types of headwear and it's going to stick really nicely. This is a solid elastic band too. Really liking that. I'm glad I went with the proprietary for once. Usually I'll go the cheaper option, save some money, but this is a nice piece of hardware. Big plate, curved, so it shouldn't hurt the head. Multiple adjustments side and top, only one side, so you'd have to work the plate around as you adjust this. Shouldn't be too difficult, looks pretty easy. And then this has a back plate as well with a pad. That's nice. In the back of your head, sometimes that can dig in a little bit. My experience is primarily with headlamps. This looks to be like a clip. Maybe it goes on the back. It feels strong as heck. Yeah, nice little clip. Either meant for the back or hats, brims of hats should work well as well if you're using an outdoor hat or some climbing gear that is strapped on tightly. Maybe I wouldn't use this with a baseball hat personally, unless you're really sure it's not going to fly off. This is an expensive little camera. I'm going to put that in my little repository. Another screw. I think they're identical. Yep, classic. Let's put this sucker together. You got nice little grooves there for your fingernails to catch. No qualms whatsoever. Nice tight fit. I like the length of these screws. They allow you to have plenty of reach. I am concerned that with the screw in, I might have some difficulty opening this latch. It's not impeding it yet. Oh, just misses. Not bad. If I tighten this down where it's worst case scenario, it still passes. They put some thought into that. So your hatch just still passes. Would probably be easier to get into with this unscrewed. There we have it. That's going to be the next piece of equipment we'll be using for our outdoor nature walks. Now, one of the main reasons we picked this up that I haven't mentioned yet is it's got that Hyper Smooth 3.0. So as you're hiking around and your head's bobbling, or if you got this on a bike and you're hitting a lot of bumps, it takes a wider image than necessary, auto trims it down and gets it real nice and smooth, so you get those on rails effect as you go through the woods. So I'll be getting back to Michigan here shortly for a short vacation. I'm gonna go ahead and take a few walks with this and give you a feedback when I get back. Thanks for stopping by today. If you like my content, like, subscribe, share. Have a great day.